Welcome to abcspeakingskills.com, where people learn to speak without fear. On the website, I received a question from one of our readers about how to stand. How should you position yourself when you're standing? And I answered in a very simple way. You should stand front and centre. To a degree, there's a bit of personal preference involved, but I find for most situations, standing at the front and centre really is the best. It's the simple, most effective way of at least starting your presentation. You can move, and I'll discuss movement in another video, but in terms of standing, where do you stand? Front and centre with some confidence. I know that you may feel nervous inside, but by standing at the front and not hiding behind a lectern or standing at the back of the stage, really position yourself front and centre where the audience have a great view of you and where you have a great view of the audience. When you stand, hold your hands something like this. You don't have to move them around a lot. As time goes on and you become a more confident speaker, you will use more body language in your speeches. But to start with, just simply holding your hands, fingers crossed like that, that's a perfectly reasonable pose. You're looking for a natural pose rather than a forced pose. So some people I've seen speak do this. Now, I don't think that that's such a natural or comfortable pose. I think this looks more natural and is a better starting point. I've seen some people fold their arms. Now that is an immediate barrier between you and the audience. This is kind of a confrontational point, and you definitely want to avoid that. So really try to be open, front and centre, hands and arms in a natural position, and that'll get your presentation off to a decent start.